Good evening, Namaskaram, Vanakkam. Satyu, the long journey since 1.5 year, 18 months. We have already continued this series of the workshops, online workshops. Due to Corona, physical workshops are impossible, but online workshops are continuing. I would like to inform you that 22nd of the August is a fourth Sunday. Due to some reason, fourth Sunday workshop will not be taken. We will continue second Sunday of September. Then it will be continued. September, second, fourth Sunday. October, second, fourth Sunday, it will be continued. September and October. Second Sunday and fourth Sunday. We will take 6-hour workshop. At noon 1:30 to 8 evening. Half an hour interval. Continuous 6-hour workshop in English. Second and fourth of the September and second and fourth of the October. Fourth Sunday, second Sunday and fourth Sunday of September and second Sunday, fourth Sunday of October. 4 workshop series. Subject: terrace gardening and household gardening. It is the most important subject because in India, specifically in South India, 82% farmers are dryland farmers, rain-fed farming, no irrigation facility. That means 82% farmers are not having irrigation facility, so they can't grow vegetables and fruits in their farm as they are rain-fed farmers. But they want naturally grown, nutritious, medicinal fruits and vegetables for their survival. To keep away from corona, diabetes, heart attack, and cancer. Same thing about the citizens of the mega cities. They want to purchase poison-free, nutritious medicinal food. Because nobody wants to die with cancer, diabetes, heart attack, and corona. Everybody wants to survive. Second thing is that every farmer is having his home. Maybe dryland farmer. He has the terrace and some space surrounding the house. On the terrace and surrounding area of the house, he can grow continuous throughout the year. Naturally grown, nutritious medicinal fruits and vegetables and sugarcane also by Subhash PalekarNatural farm. So that all family members can get the poison-free food. They will not commit to purchase from the market because no surety. And that's why I have chosen that subject. In 4 sessions, 6 hours in a day, 24 hours. Subject: back to nature, terrace gardening. So to get available poison-free food is not a need of the citizens of the city only. Basically, it is need of the farmer. But in dryland farming, it is not possible to grow vegetables and fruits in the farm. So only option that you have to utilize our terraces, walls, balconies, and surrounding area of the house. You know, global warming and climate change is a global issue. Industry sector, chemical farming and organic farming, and our Western hedonist lifestyle. These 4 factors are responsible for global warming and climate change. The expansion of the urban city area, mega city area, villages are merged and forests are merged in the big cities. Expansion of the city. Green forests are cut down, cement forests are established. Cement buildings, cement roads, everything cement. Cement absorbs the heat in maximum quantity through the solar light, conserve it, and expand it in the atmosphere. That means the cement terraces and cement walls cement roads also are contributing the global warming and climate change to intensify the intensity of the solar light. We will cover entire terraces, walls, balconies, and surrounding area by naturally grown food forest. Cement forest will be converted into green forest so that global warming can be restricted to the cities and megacities. In Maharashtra, already we have started. And beautiful models you will see in Pune, Mumbai of the terrace gardening. I will also show you online. We will organize a tour, online tour. So, second and fourth of the Sunday of September, second Sunday and fourth Sunday of October, 4 workshops will be organized online on YouTube, this channel. Time at noon 1:30 to evening 8, continuous 6 hours, 2 months. And then November, we will start new issue, new subject. So you please write down the dates for 6 hours a day, continuous workshops, second Sunday and fourth Sunday of September, second Sunday and fourth Sunday of October. Noon 1:30 to evening 8. And you circulate this information on all social medias, all Facebook, WhatsApp, all social medias. On those WhatsApp groups which are connected by you with you, so that they can get the benefits. And these workshops will be already uploaded on the YouTube. Anybody can download it and listen in your home. No problem. No entry fee, free of cost. No entry fee, free of cost. No pre-registration, no. Anybody can join with the link and they can listen. It is a free for all. It is not a business. It is a mass movement. So, Satyo, now kharif crops, green gram, black gram, coffee, and also pearl millet, and groundnut are in second stage of the growth and development. You can say in thawing stage in coming days. And your orchard also is coming to harvest Ambia Bahar in next month and October, November. Subject today I have selected seed collection. Seed collection. Local seed collection or conversion of hybrid into local. Valia robber into Valmiki Rishi. Because it is very essential. There is a trap, Chakravyuha. In that trap, every farmer are committed to enter deliberately. There is no way to return back. Only way suicide or migration. Loan waiver, marketing system, government policies, export import, World Trade Organization limitations, and World Bank declarations about the finance policies of the governments are the compartment of this trap. And when you purchase the seed from the market, you are entering in the trap. You don't know you are entering, but you are entering. And no return route back come out. Why we want local seeds? Why we are not going to continue hybrid and genetically modified seeds? I will ask one question to the promoter of BT cotton, genetically modified seed, hybrid seed. I will ask one specific question. If in chemical farming, hybrid seed or genetically modified seed, BT cotton, is giving 10 quintal per acre production with high cost of the production and huge destruction of the natural resources, soil, water, environment, human health, biodiversity. if that same 10 quintal per acre production will be given by Subhash PalekarNatural farming of BT cotton in zero cost, by local seed, not BT, that means if in Subhash PalekarNatural farming we will get 10 quintal same production per acre through local seed which is taken by hybrid or BT cotton, genetically modified seed, then why hybrid and genetically modified seed? This is my specific question. Why? Why? Why this papam? Why this sin? A great destruction of the natural resources and destruction of the future generation. Why? We have proved never have BT cotton in chemical farming. Never have hybrid crop of vegetable in chemical farming. In Subhash PalekarNatural farming, local cotton, improved cotton, and local seed of the vegetable under Subhash PalekarNatural. There is a severe attack of the American pink bollworm, whitefly, gas-seed aphid, and blight, and all diseases, mealybug, on chemically grown BT cotton. There is a growth, ball, fall. The leaves are converted into yellowish or red color and they are following. Not getting more than 3 quintal per acre production. Last year we have seen, but at the same time, under Subhash PalekarNatural farming, beautiful crop, full grain, full population of the balls, no American pink bollworm attack, no whitefly, no mealybug attack, no gas-seed aphid attack, no blight, nothing. Local cotton. Production minimum 6 quintal per acre. Double than BT cotton. In zero cost. The question, why BT cotton? Why genetically modified cotton? Why hybrid? Why hybrid? We have given the solution. We have given the solution. When I say that it is a trap, hybrid seed or genetically modified seed is a trap. Chakrayuva. Who has arranged this trap? Government of India? No. State government? No. Multinational companies? No. Nobody individual is responsible to establish this trap. Unknown, invisible, unknown, invisible, universal exploiter system responsible. Unknown, invisible. We cannot see. We can't see. Invisible. It is not invisible. Universal exploiter system. When you purchase the seed from the market, you become the system yourself because you are supporting the system. Money is going toward the system when you purchase any seed from the market. You are supporting. You are the system. You are the system. No government, no multinational company, and no any WTO. What is the history? There are some nations, Europe, their economy is not agriculture-based economy. Their economies are industry-based economies. Why? Because in entire Europe and America, specifically Europe, only 5 months in a year they get full sunlight. Within 4 or 5 months they can take the crop. Remaining 7 months, entire land is covered by the ice, snow, severe snowfall, dense clouds in the sky, 24 hours, severe cold, totally adverse condition to grow the crop. So they are having the limitations. They are having the limitations. So their economies are not agriculture-based economies, are industry-based economies. If any economy want to increase the property, wealth, there are two options. To exploit entire world and earn the money, property and wealth. Then they can become economical superpowers by exploiting, not by creating. Not by creating. Because The God has not given creation power to human beings. Human cannot create anything because human is not the creator. Only nature, the God, is the supreme authority of creation, innovation. It is a monopoly of the God. In the big cities, only one exchange of the currency. In the cities, only exchange of the currency is happened. Sell, purchase, exchange of the currency. No creation, but destruction. In the urban civilization, if you want to manufacture some commodity in the machine, and when you add 100 kg of the raw material in the machine, outcoming commodity will 95 kg, not 100 kg. That means there is a reduction. In the industry, no creation, reduction. And expansion of the destruction of natural resources. Because raw material is coming from the nature. To manufacture any commodity in the machine, nature is exploited. Industry, which manufacture these commodities, are emitting huge quantity of the greenhouse gases, carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, methane, every day. These are the greenhouse gases which are responsible for global warming and climate change. Destruction of the natural resources. And when you utilize that commodity by your hedonist, unnatural lifestyle, you are exploiting your own life. Your own life. By committing the sin, your this hedonist Western lifestyle responsible for global warming, climate change. So in the urban civilization, no creation, only reduction and currency exchange. Currency exchange. Sell, purchase, sell, purchase. So these urban economies are not strengthening the national economy. Urban economies are not strengthening the national economies. But urban economies are creating the problems for national economy. And you see what has happened. Only creation is in the agriculture. When you sow one seed of paddy in the soil, you will get more than 200 seeds. When you sow one seed of the pigeon pea in the soil, you will get more than 2000 seed. It is a creation. It is a creation. In the agriculture sector. So Western countries thought if there is a creation in the agriculture of the wealth, then only solution, only option to exploit agriculture economies, rural economies, so that they can strengthen their economies by exploiting the undeveloped, underdeveloped and developing countries. Undeveloped, underdeveloped and developing countries are having agriculture-based economies. That means if you want to exploit India, there is only one way. You want to exploit agriculture economies, rural economy. And when if anybody want to exploit rural economy, agriculture economy, that means farmers are committed to purchase everything from the market. The farmers are deliberately committed to purchase everything from the market as inputs so that money from rural economy will come in urban economy, in the cities. In the urban economy, money will not remain, only commission will remain, and all money will go outside India toward the manufacturer exploiter system. A huge exploitation of rural economy every year. I have calculated. Hybrid seed, genetically modified seed, chemical fertilizers, chemical insecticides, fungicides, herbicides, tractor and instruments. Indian economy is losing 13 lakh crore, 13 lakh crore every year, rupees every year. That means 13 trillion rupees every year. 13 trillion, 13 lakh crore are going outside India every year, only from agriculture sector. What a great exploitation! What a great exploitation! What a great exploitation! of rural economy and Indian economy. If we will become successful to restrict the flow of 13 lakh crore rupees on the border of India, by stopping the import, we can distribute these 13 lakh rupees per year to 6.5 lakh villages of India. Every village will get 2 crore rupees every year. Miracle development will be happen in the villages. Miracle. There is no necessity to provide additional budget provisions in the Indian budget, parliamentary budget. Not necessary. Not necessary. No provision to restrict the flow and distribute to 6.5 lakh villages in India. Every village will get 2 crore rupees every year. Whether it is possible? Indian economists will have the question, Reserve Bank will have question, multinational companies have a question, and banking sector also will have the question. Advisor, consultant. Yes, it is possible. Yes, it is possible. If government of India will accept Subhash PalekarNatural farming as a policy, and will follow this technology in entire 35 crore acre land of India, cultivated land. Then it is possible to restrict and stop this huge exploitation of the Indian economy. Because in Subhash PalekarNatural farming, we are not going to purchase any seed from the market. No. No hybrid seed, no genetically modified seed. We will develop our own seed. We will not depend on the market. We will not depend the policy of the government. No seed purchasing, no fertilizer, no insecticide, no fungicide, no herbicide, no tractor, nothing, nothing, nothing. Waste money is going outside the village. That exploitation will be stopped immediately. And we approved it. We approved it. In the Indian history of policy making system, first time Honorable Modi ji declared Atmanirbhar Bharata, self-reliant India. First time. Self-reliant India means not self-reliant Bangalore, Hyderabad, Mumbai, Pune, Delhi, Kolkata, Chennai. No. Self-reliant India means self-reliant 6.5 lakh villages. Because creation is happened in only agriculture, rural economy, not urban economy. Yes, it is happened. We can do it. Already we have started as a mass movement. Already started. So this trap is arranged one by invisible universal exploiter system. When these European countries thought at that time, before Green Revolution, that if we want to exploit the economies of undeveloped, underdeveloped, and developing countries, we have to exploit rural economy. Because rural economy is the main source and creation. And they have taken the survey throughout the world. What is the mentality of the farmers? And what is the position of the seed? They got the information that Indian farmers, Asian farmers, African farmers, and Latin American farmers are not purchasing any seed from the market. They are having their own local seeds. They are not purchasing any seed from the market. And the crop production from local seed, they are getting only 6 quintal per acre, not more than 6 quintal per acre. There is limitation. And at that time, only cow-based farming was continued, dependent on cow dung manure. Cow dung manure based cow-based farming is originated in Africa. Not in India. Not in India. Before 32,000 years ago, near about 20,000 years, there was a ice age, Hima Yuga, continuous 20,000 years. 70% Earth was covered by the ice. 30% African space were vacant. Near about 20,000 years, ice age was continued. In the last session of the ice age, warming started. Melting of the ice was started and land was opened. At that time, from today, 12,000 years ago, there was shifting culture in entire world with the tribal people. What is shifting culture? To cut down the forest, to take 3 years, the bumper production, and as it was a land under dense forest since lakhs of the year, millions of the year, continuous 3 years they were getting huge production. And when production was starting to decline, they were cutting another forest. An old place was converted into new forest. That is called shifting culture. But in shifting culture, today also in northeast state and western Ghat, tribal people are today also contain shifting culture. I have seen in Meghalaya when there was my workshop, 3-day workshop at Meghalaya Central University organized by the university. At that time I have seen that. And seen in the western Ghat also. But in shifting culture, there was huge work. Cut down the forest, dig the soil and everything. Every 3 years they were cutting. So they thought, without cutting any new forest, can we continue this old land in future also? They have seen the wild cows in the forest. And they have seen if the dung which is casted by cow on the soil of the forest, can we use that dung and urine? They thought, and they have started. They have started cow keeping, and they have started to use the cow dung manure in the land. And that was the origin in African countries of cow-based farming, dependent on cow dung manure. When there was a severe drought in Africa, you see, I have seen in Africa, all Indian cow breeds, local cow breeds are existing in Africa. All. Millions of the cow, local cow are existing in African countries. Because before 6.5 crore years ago or 14 crore years ago, India was connected to African countries near Somalia and Kenya. India was one part of the Africa. And that's why African culture, Indian culture, old Indian culture is same. You see. You can take the face reading of the African people and old Indian people, black people. You will see same culture. I have studied well. When there was a continued drought, then African cow keepers started to migrate with their huge quantity of the cows in Middle Asia, Central Asia, and they established there. When the condition was improved, African people were gone back, but they have given the cows to Central Asian people, and they have started the cow keeping in Central Asia, Middle Asia. Millions of the cows. But afterward, there was a severe climate change due to the explosions of the volcanoes, and due to the climate change, again severe drought was started in Central Asia, Middle Asia. They have no drinking water, no fodder. So Central Asian cow keepers started to migrate with millions of the cows in Iran, Afghanistan, Balochistan, and Sindh. And in Sindh Prant, an entire Saurashtra they established with their huge cows, cow keepers. Afterward, there was severe drought in Sindh area also. Then they migrated in Punjab. They established there. And they expanded in the Doab, means Ganga Yamuna area of the UP, and they followed, later on they expanded in Bihar and Central India. When they came with the huge cows from Africa, they came with their technology of cow-based farming. They established in India. And then cow-based farming was expanded in throughout India. So since thousands of years, in India, cow-based farming was continued, dependent on cow dung manure. Basically, Go Adharit Krishi, cow-based farming, is not Indian technology, it is African technology. It is not a Swadeshi. Then we have adapted. Human in the first stage of human civilization, he was living, residing in the caves. But population was started to increase. So there were limitations to reside in the caves. So they have seen the birds are constructing their buildings. Next, by collecting the grass and other resources from the forest. A beautiful nest the birds are constructing. They have taken the inspiration from the birds and they have started to establish the huts to reside. From cave, they came into huts. Ancient tribal people have seen that birds are coming. and they are eating the grains of specific grasses. The birds are coming, they are eating the grains of seeds of specific grasses. They thought the birds are eating specific seeds of the grass, and we are eating the leaves, fruits, pods, and tubers because we are vegetarian. And there is competition between monkeys and birds. Before the fruits are matured, the birds are coming, they eat, and huge quantity of the monkeys are coming, they eat. There is a competition between old human, tribal human, and monkeys and birds. So they thought if the bird is eating the seeds of this specific grass, and he is the strongest, he can fly hundreds of the kilometer. That means something is in that seed of the grass. So they have collected the seeds of that grass and sown near the hut. And they have given name ragi, finger millet. Finger millet was the first invention of human civilization. Finger millet. Then they have seen that the birds are eating another seeds of another millet grass, and they are strongest. So they have tasted very sweet. So they have collected those seeds from another grasses and devil sown near the hut, and they have given name foxtail millet, barnyard millet, kodo millet, proso millet, little millet. All millets are the innovations of the tribal. Seeds taking the inspiration from the birds. Seeds were originated. Which crops we are taking now are the wild herbs of the dense forest. So since 12,000 years, human is using local seeds. Local seeds. Every year. Invisible universal exploitation system thought that if Indian farmer will use only local seeds, how we can exploit? So they have taken the survey about the mentality of the Indian farmers, and they came to know that Indian farmers surrender already where there is a miracle. There is a wonder. And you know, Baba Maharaja, everybody surrender. Then we'll read one news that Baba Maharaja is in the jail. Because we are not searching the reality, whether it is a scent or not, a real scent or not. So that exploited system thought, if the Indian farmers are taking 6 quintal per acre production per acre of local seeds, if we will give new seed, hybrid seed, which will give 20 quintal per acre. And when the farmers will see that wonder, then they will deliberately purchase the hybrid seed, because the miracle result, miracle, chamatkar. There was one agriculture scientist, Justus Liebig. Liebig has given one theory that what are the nutrients responsible for growth and development of the plant body. Those nutrients are not existed in the soil. We have to add as a manure and fertilizer external. How much quantity of the manure fertilizer we will utilize? We get multiple quantity of the production. Liebig theory. And when exploited system thought that Liebig is a best scientist who will utilize, and according to Liebig theory, the soil is totally deficited of any nutrient, no nutrient in the soil. We have to add in the soil as external inputs in the term of manure and fertilizer. Dr. Norman Borlaug has taken the advantage of theory of Liebig. When decision has been taken by the exploited system to develop new seeds, which will be the hybrid seeds, which will give multiple quantity of the production. And for that purpose, in Philippines, Manila, International Rice Research Station, they have started to develop new varieties of the plant, hybrid varieties. Which will give multiple quantity of the production. But exploited system has given the instruction to the breeder scientist. You develop those hybrid seeds which will give the triple production than local seed when the chemical fertilizers will be utilized. Then, otherwise no. Exploited system has linked the hybrid variety with the chemical fertilizers, taking the advantage of hybrid vigor. That means if the farmers will take the decision to purchase the hybrid seed, and when they will know that without chemical fertilizer production will not get, then they will definitely will be committed to purchase chemical fertilizers also. to get the miracle production, miracle 20 quintal per acre. Triple, more than triple. They have modified this type of the hybrid varieties, which will give only the more production when you will utilize chemical fertilizers. Otherwise, they will not give the production. They are linked. After finishing of the Second World War, ammunition depots were converted into chemical fertilizer industries. And liquid acid gases were converted into chemical insecticides. Same infrastructure was utilized and converted into agricultural input industries. They thought it is not enough. We have to exploit entire economy. And they came to know Indian farmers are spraying only local remedies, local cow urine, neem leaves, neem kernel powder, custard apple neem leaves, and medicine leaves. They are not purchasing insecticide from the market. So, exploiter universal system thought that we will prepare the chemical fertilizer doses in such a way that after application of the chemical fertilizer, resistance power of the crop will be reduced. After application of the chemical fertilizers, poisons in the soil, natural immunity, that means resistance power, will be finished. Ultimately, there will be huge attack of the insect diseases, and to get 20 quintal per acre miracle production, Indian farmer will commit to purchase insecticides also. That means 20 quintal, 25 quintal per acre target production, huge production. And to achieve that target, every farmer will commit to purchase the hybrid seed and genetically modified seed. Without chemical fertilizer, it was not possible to get available the miracle result. They will commit another chemical fertilizer also deliberately, and to save the crop from attack of the insect and diseases, again they will commit to purchase chemical insecticide also. A pure trap was established. They have seen Indian farmers are cultivating the soil by wooden plow. The soil is very soft, easily cultivated. If the farmers will plow the soil by wooden plow, traditional, indigenous, how Indian farmer will purchase the tractor and new instruments? That means we have to convert this soft land into hard, cement, concrete, hard pan. And only it is possible to introduce the salt in the soil. So, as a plan, they have introduced salts in the chemical fertilizers. Salt act, salines act as cement concrete. Urea 46% nitrogen, 54 salt, salines in the chemical fertilizer. Single superphosphate 16% phosphate, 16 only. 84 salt, fillers, salines deposited in the soil. Potassium sulfate 48%, 52% Shara salt deposited in the soil. That means they have beautifully manipulated, beautifully developed seeds which will give the miracle production when you will utilize maximum quantity of the chemical fertilizers. Chemical fertilizer will reduce the immunity, so to protect the crop, they will purchase huge quantity of the chemical instead of fungicides. And when you utilize the chemical fertilizer in the soil will become compact, hard. It will not possible to plow the soil by wooden plow, and they will commit to purchase tractors. Again, they are intelligent people. They are intelligent people. They have seen that near about all peoples are well fed, dry land. If few irrigation, well irrigation, only few. And they have no dam. If the undeveloped, underdeveloped, and developing countries are not having the big dams, how we can invest the capital in the construction of dam in India? We have surplus capital. We want to invest. So they have developed the seeds, hybrid seed and genetically modified in such a way that if you will irrigate the land, you will get the miracle result. Otherwise, no. Otherwise, no. You want irrigation facilities. That means the big demand to the government, we want big dam, we want big dam. An investor is coming and they are investing the capital. A trap. Agriculture universities taught this how to enter in the trap by following chemical farming, green revolution. But agriculture university have not given any information, any knowledge to come back to the trap. No. Agriculture university has given only option. If anybody want to leave the trap, suicide. Otherwise, death by corona, cancer, diabetes, moksha prapti. This is the history of local hybrids, varieties, and genetically modified varieties. When I have seen then I have started to verify and validate whether it is a reality or not. I have taken the trials. In one plot, I have sown the local seed, not given any manure, any fertilizer. No, only I have sown the local seed. In another plot, we have sown the hybrid seed. There also we are not utilizing any manure and fertilizer. No. In one plot, I have sown the local seed of cotton. In another plot, I have sown and jawar also hybrid seed. In both plots, I have not given cow dung manure, I have not given chemical, nothing, only sown the seed, and interculture operations and harvested the crop. What I have seen? What I have seen? Same production I got. In local seed also, in hybrid seed also, when I have not utilized any chemical fertilizer. 5 quintal, 5 quintal. That means when you will not utilize chemical fertilizer, you will not get wonderful miracle production. It is true. It is true. Then next year, I have sown the local seed in one plot, and I have given the chemical fertilizer. In second plot, I have sown the hybrid seed, and I have given the chemical fertilizer. It was a trial. And I have seen hybrid varieties has given double production than local seed. When I have not utilized chemical fertilizer, I got same production as like local seed. But when I utilized chemical fertilizer, I got double production from hybrid seed than local seed. That means the double production is not the hereditary character of the hybrid variety. No. If hybrid variety genetically is double production giver, then I have taken double 2 plots, not utilize any chemical fertilizer, but I have got same production. If hybrid variety is a high yielding variety, why they are not giving the more production than local seed? Why? That means it is proved that hybrid variety is not having any capacity to give more production, miracle production, high yielding. Hybrid varieties are not high yielding varieties, but responsive for chemical fertilizers. If you will not utilize chemical fertilizer, hybrid variety will not give the more production. When you utilize chemical fertilizer, then you will give the miracle production. It is a trap. If you want miracle production, You are committed to purchase hybrid varieties and also chemical fertilizer. It is food. What they have done? What agriculture university have done? They have not done any miracle, wonderful job. Not at all. They have done the jadoo, mesmerism. By means of the photosynthesis process, by means of the photosynthesis process, 1 square feet leaf surface area of any plant manufacture 4.5 gram food every day. Among this 4.5 gram food production per day per square feet leaf surface area in 10 hours in a day, 25% sugar is secreted to the root and fed to the microorganisms. And in exchange, microorganisms to the humus are supplying nutrient to the roots. This is symbiosis. Some sugar is utilized for respiration. Not in C4, not only in C3, carbon 3 plants, not in carbon 4 plant. Some stock is reserved for plant development. Some food was reserved for root development. And rest of the food was preserved in the branches and stem for seed development, grain development, and food development. Suppose I will give one specific data so that you can imagine. Suppose the green leaves of the crop have manufactured 100 kg food in a day. Suppose it is to be supposed. So 40 kg among the 100 kg, 40 per kg food is preserved in the stem and branches to give the production. 20% food is fed to the microorganisms. 20% for body development, next day body development, and 20% for the taste, aroma, flavor, keeping quality, transport quality, nutritional values, and medicinal values. 20%. This is the distribution. When the local seed preserve 40 kg among this 100 kg total for fruit production, grain production, or sugarcane production, you will get 6 quintal per acre production of the millets, paddy, wheat, and all. 6 quintal. 20% was utilized for body development. So local seed plant is having 6 feet height. 6 feet height, tall. Local varieties of the paddy, local varieties of the wheat, 6 feet height. Production 6 quintal per acre. Further production a bigger one. And this fodder and seeds are having tremendous quantity of the nutritional value, medicinal values, aroma, taste, and flavor. That means local varieties are giving less production, but with huge production of nutritional values, medicinal values, taste, aroma, and flavor, and also huge quantity of the product to sustain the livestock animals. What Agriculture University has done? They have seen 6 feet height. Why? Not necessary. So they have reduced the height in hybrid variety up to 1.5 feet. That means they have taken the food from the height and they have forwarded the food in the production. Production of hybrid seed is increased, but reduction of the height is also increased. 6 feet tall fodder production was reduced only 25%, up to only 25%. 75% fodder production is reduced. And that 75% fodder production was converted into grain production. It is not a miracle, it is not a wonder, it is a mass miracle. Human cannot do the miracle. Miracle is the only monopoly of the God. Agriculture bidders thought 20% for nutrition value, medicine value, taste, aroma, flavor. Why? If they will eat nutritious food, they will not suffer by cancer, diabetes, heart attack. They will not purchase the medicine from the market, and money from India will not go to the outside India. So they thought 20% food we are diverting to develop the nutritional values, medicinal values, aroma, flavor, and taste. Not necessary at all. Not necessary at all. So we will minimize the nutritional value, we will minimize the medicine value, and taste will be finished, aroma will be finished, and flavor will be finished, and that food will be converted to the grain production. And same thing is happened. Same thing happened. Local variety 6 quintal per acre production. Hybrid variety 18 quintal, 20 quintal. But how? They have reduced the fodder, they have increased the production of the grain, they have reduced the nutrition value, they have increased the grain production, they have reduced the medicine value, they have increased the grain production, they have decreased the aroma, taste, and flavor, they have increased the production. Total matter is, dry matter is same. It cannot be changed. 1 square feet leaf surface area, 4.5 gram sugar production per day carbohydrate with 12.5 kilocalories solar energy conservation. It cannot be changed. Only distribution can be changed. And they have done this job, the distribution of the. They have not done the miracle. I will give an example. What is the differences between local varieties and hybrid variety? In vegetable, bitter gourd. Karela, bitter gourd. Local bitter gourd, small. Hybrid bitter gourd, tall, big, long. 50% nutritional values, medicinal values are reduced from the local varieties, introduced in the hybrid variety, and size is enlarged. Size enlarged, but what the on cost? Reduction of the nutritional value, medicinal value, flavor, taste, and all. I will give the figures. Bitter gourd. In local variety, in hybrid variety of the bitter gourd, protein percent 1.6%. In hybrid variety of the bitter gourd. In local variety of the bitter gourd, protein percent 2.1%. 14% more proteins in local seed, local bitter gourd than hybrid bitter gourd. Fat. In hybrid bitter gourd, only 0.2% fat. In local bitter gourd, 1.0%, 5 times more fat in the local gourd. Minerals, total minerals. Minerals means calcium, phosphorus, phosphate, all minerals. Magnesium, iron, all minerals. Total minerals in hybrid bitter gourd, 0.8% in hybrid. Total minerals in local bitter gourd, 1.5%. 1.4%. 60% more minerals are listed in local bitter gourd than hybrid. Fiber. Fiber is the most important constitution of the food. In hybrid bitter gourd, 0.8% fiber. In local bitter gourd, 1.7% fiber. Double fiber in local bitter gourd than hybrid. Double. Carbohydrate for energy. In hybrid variety of the local bitter gourd, carbohydrates, sharkara, chini, sugar, 4.2 gram, 4.2%. In local bitter gourd, 9.8, more than double. Calorie for energy. In hybrid bitter gourd, 25%. And in local, 60, more than double. Calcium. In hybrid bitter gourd, calcium 20 milligram per 100 gram of the bitter gourd fruit. And in local, 50 milligram. That means more than double, 2.5 multiple. Magnesium in hybrid bitter gourd, 17 milligram. In local, 21 milligram, 30% more. Phosphorus in hybrid bitter gourd, 70 milligram. In local bitter gourd, 140, double phosphorus in local than hybrid. Iron is the most important part of the hemoglobin and our body functioning. Iron, miracle. Iron in hybrid bitter gourd, only 1.8 1.8 milligram. And in local bitter gourd, 9.4 milligram. That means more than 5 times more. 5 times more. Sodium in hybrid bitter gourd, 17.8 milligram. In local, 2.4 milligram. Potassium also 152 milligram in hybrid, in local 171 milligram. That means near about 25% more. Copper 0.18 milligram in hybrid, in local 0.19 milligram more. Sulfur 15 milligram, 15 in hybrid, in local 21 milligram. That means 30% more. You see, vitamin C in hybrid 88 milligram, in local 96 milligram. Same thing happened in all crops. that means the agriculture science has established a beautiful trap under which they have developed the hybrid varieties, genetically modified varieties, giving more production than local varieties when you utilize chemical fertilizers, insecticides, fungicides, and irrigation water otherwise. How to break this deadlock? How to break this deadlock? How to break this trap, Chakrayuha? Only one option. Our own seed. Our own seed. We will develop our own seed. We will not purchase any seed from the market. If you will purchase the hybrid or genetically modified seed from the market, you will be deliberately committed to purchase costly hybrid varieties, chemical fertilizers, insecticides, fungicides, herbicides, and tractor. Base seed. Base is the seed. Under Subhash PalekarNatural farming, we will develop our own seed. Our first priority will be given to the local seed. First priority. And I have proved already what is I existed. I accept the truth. In chemical farming, hybrid varieties and genetically modified varieties are giving more production than local varieties. I accept. But in Subhash PalekarNatural farming, local varieties are giving more production than hybrid and genetically modified. So no problem to purchase any seed from the market. Maybe hybrid, maybe genetically modified seed. What are the hazardous impact of the genetically modified crops on the soil, all neighbor crops, on environment, on soil biodiversity and human health? Nobody has given scientific research data up to now also. Nobody has given any scientific research data up to now also. How we can imagine that GM seed is a safe seed? How we can imagine? When I treat the genetically modified seed by Bijamrutam, I change the seed. I convert GM seed into normal seed. When I utilize Jivamrutam in the soil, I convert the hazardous impact of the genetically modified seed into normal behavior of the seed. And we have proved it. Any seed is normal seed for me. But in Subhash PalekarNatural farming, we will give first priority to local seed. But if it is not possible to get available the local seed in the market, and in emergency, then we will give the priority to straight line varieties, straight line selected varieties. Second, number one, variety, local variety. If local variety is not available, second priority, straight line selection variety. If both are not available, local varieties are not available, and straight line varieties are not available. But we have to sow the seed. Then third option, third priority, improved seeds. Improved seeds. But in emergency, if it is not possible to get available local seeds, straight line varieties, and improved seed, and we have to sow the seed, then our option will hybrid variety, but under Subhash PalekarNatural farming, not in chemical farming and organic farming. Under Subhash Palekarn, we will convert Valya into Valmiki Rishi. When we will utilize Ghanajivamrutam and Jivamrutam. But if it is not possible to get available in emergency local seeds, straight line varieties, improved varieties, and hybrid varieties, then last choice, lot option, last alternate, genetically modified seed, BT cotton. But under Subhash PalekarNatural farming, not in chemical, not in organic, under Subhash Palekarn. Within 2 months, genetically modified seed will be converted into Valya within 2 months. These are the options. What are the differences between these 5 types of the seeds? There may be a question in your mind. What is local seed? Local seeds are the germplasm collected by old ancient farmers from the dense forest, and they have continued to utilize since thousands of years. These are the local varieties collected from the nature, not developed by the farmers, collected from the nature. These are the local varieties. Straight line selection varieties, that means you have sown the local varieties, local seeds. And when the crop is coming on the flowering stage, then you are selecting the best plant which are having the huge tillers. Every tiller is having the ear, no gap, full of seed, stem is stout, healthy, the broad leaves, full green, and no damage, no insect attack, no disease attack. When we select the specific plant from local plants, and that seed will be collected, it will become straight line variety. Suppose there is a recruiting of 50 policemen, and for test 50,000 youth are coming. Only 50 are selected. Those who are strongest, able to survive in the service. That's why when we select topmost plant in the local varieties and we preserve the seed, those seeds are called straight line selected varieties. It is local. It is local. It is local. 100% local. It is not average. Third, improved varieties. Improved variety means to hybridize two varieties. Hybridization is taken in between two varieties, and that seed is developed. And those seeds are sown. Hybrid seeds are sown in the soil. And through that hybrid crop, when you select best quality of the plant, which are having the best characters, high-yielding characters, to collect the seeds. And when you collect those specific plant seeds, these seeds are called improved varieties. improved varieties are not hybrid varieties. These are new form of the hybrid varieties. Without application of chemical fertilizer, improved varieties are not giving the production. Fourth, hybrid variety. Two varieties are hybridized and seeds are developed, that is F1 seeds, hybrid seeds, you are purchasing from the market and sowing the seeds. Next year, again you will purchase. Next year, again you will purchase. Every year, you are legally committed to purchase, deliberately committed to purchase the seed. That is hybrid. And genetically modified, you are taking specific gene from the seed and you are introducing in another seed, another variety. Genetically modified. These are the 5 local varieties and straight line selected varieties are normal varieties. Under Subhash PalekarNatural farming, local varieties and straight line varieties are giving more production than improved varieties, hybrid varieties, and genetically modified varieties. We have food at all already. Neighbor plot, BT cotton. Seed purchase from the market. Cost. High doses of the urea, phosphate, and high doses of the insecticide, fungicide, irrigation. Severe attack of American bollworm, Jacid, aphid, fruit fly, mealybug, and diseases. Severe fruit fall. The leaves are fallen down after becoming yellowish and reddish. 3 quintal per acre production, not more than 3 quintal. Cost of production 10 quintal per acre. A great losses. Under Subhash PalekarNatural farming. In one plot, local variety. Second, improved variety. Third, hybrid variety. And fourth, genetically modified variety, BT cotton. On 4 plot, no American pink bollworm attack. No. No mealybug attack. No white fly. No jacid aphid. No disease. Full grain. No ball fall. Best crop. 6 quintal per acre minimum in dryland farming. With benefits of the intercrops in bonus. All local, improved, hybrid, and genetically modified has given same production, same, not reduction and not increase in the BT cotton also. If we have proved that under Subhash PalekarNatural farming, we get same production or more production than GM seed or hybrid seed, in cotton, in vegetables, in grains, in pulses, in oilseeds, in food crop. Why GM seed? Why hybrid seed? Why? Until the promoter of GM seed will not give the affidavit in Supreme Court that genetically modified crop is not having any impact, hazardous impact on the soil, environment, water, human health, and biodiversity. When promoter of genetically modified seed will give the affidavit in Supreme Court, then we will accept. But nobody has given any assurance in the Supreme Court until. How we can accept? How we can accept? Without chemical fertilizer, insecticide, fungicide, and herbicide, GM seed is not giving the production. So to get the double production, you are committed to use huge quantity of the chemical fertilizer, insecticide, fungicide, herbicide, and hormones also. Residues are coming in the food. Residues of the fertilizers, insecticides, fungicides, herbicides. And these residues of the chemical inputs are deposited in the cell, human cells, as a toxic garbage, toxins, poison. And that poison kills the immune cells. That poison kills the good bacteria, enzymes. Ultimately, resistance power is totally finished. We suffer by corona, cancer, diabetes. Double exploitation. Exploitation through the inputs, seed, fertilizer, insecticide, everything will purchase. And second, health. And global warming and climate change, emitting huge quantity of the greenhouse gases. The God has not given assurance to the BT cotton companies, promoters, sellers, that those who are having the BT cotton, they are the owner of the BT cotton technology, they are stockist of the BT cotton seed, and they are seller of the BT cotton seed. They will not suffer by corona. They will not suffer by cancer, diabetes, heart attack. Any assurance? No assurance. American president also suffered by corona. England president, prime minister also suffered by corona. if they are not having assurance and they know they may suffer by cancer, diabetes attack, they may die with corona, cancer, diabetes and heart attack. They may die. Why they are promoting? Why they are selling? They do not want to survive. It is a social problem. It is a global problem. It is not individual. So, we have only option to develop our own seeds. And we have started already. It is not necessary to be a MSc agriculture PhD for develop the varieties. Not necessary. Illiterate farmer can develop the varieties. Illiterate. Dadaji Khobragade, a small farmer having only 2-acre land, illiterate, cannot read, cannot speak. Illiterate. He had developed beautiful variety, rice variety, HMT, illiterate. Who says to develop the new variety, they want MSc PhD? Not at all, not at all. Only we will take the advantage of the technology of the God to develop our own varieties. Yes, God has developed very fantastic technology. What is happened? There is huge biodiversity in the entire world, but no symmetry. Today, 740 crore people are registered in the world. 740 crore. That means 7,400 million people are registered in the world. All faces are totally different. 740 crore people are having 740 crore faces. Variable. No similarity. Variable. Thumb. Variable. Face. Variable. Total biodiversity. No similarity. No similarity. No unity. Why? The God want to diversify living vegetation. What happened? The God want to continue the races in the future. Millions of the year. But if we can't all cross the natural calamities and climate change, races will be finished. So, to sustain the living beings in all natural calamities, maybe drought, maybe hailstorm, maybe hot views, maybe cold views, maybe any natural calamity, to sustain in the natural calamities and climate change. In lacks of the plant, God select some specific plant to develop the new variety. God select specific plant in the lacks of the plant in the standing plantation, in which the God introduce new character by internal mutation, स्वयं उत्परिवर्तन, high yielding character, to fight with natural calamities character, to fight with the drought character, to fight against climate change character, to fight with insect attack, disease attack, the character, so that in natural calamities and severe impact of the climate change, maybe rest of the plant will be dried, but this specific plant will survive, and they will give birth new generation, and biodiversity will be continued in future also. Only we have to collect those plants, which are the angel of the God. The God has sent his angel. We don't know where they are, and they don't know where we are. So, God is sending a new plant, a virgin plant, in which all characters are introduced, by which those plants can survive in severe natural calamities, and they can sustain their continuity as a biodiversity. Only we have to select those specific plants. For that purpose, when any crop is coming on the flowering stage, when any crop is coming on the flowering stage, you purchase red thread bundle from the market. Red color thread bundle. Cut down 9-inch pieces. And after flowering stage, twice a week, you observe entire crop, all crop, taking the pieces of the red thread in the pocket, and one diary, pen, and investigate. We have to select those plants which are having the natural canopy, umbrella shape, a stout stem, stout vigorous stem, maximum branches and sub branches. Distance between two sub branches is minimum, not broad. Maximum fruits. Maximum fruits. Loose full grain. Healthy plant. Strongest. No insect attack. No disease attack. You bind red color thread to that plant. That is your selection. And that plant is the angel of the God, sent by the God, and you are discovered. You have discovered already, and you are tagged. Red thread. This selection should be continued up to harvest. Red thread, so that it will be visible to us from long distance. That plant we have selected. In paddy, wheat, which are having the stout stump, maximum tillers. Every tillers is having the ear, and every ear is having entire seed. No vacant space, full of seed. The broad leaf index more than 5%. No insect attack, no disease attack. Totally safe. You bind one red thread to that plant. Sorghum, jawar, permalate, bajra, maize, maca. You find out, discover a big plant, stout stem, huge leaves. Distance between two leaves are short, not broad. Short. A broad leaves, long leaves, full green, and best quality of the head, big size of the head, with full seed, no gap. In maize, more than 2, 3, 4 heads in one plant. Broad leaves, free of insect and disease. You select and tie red color thread to that so that we can investigate it is a continue. In pulses, in all seeds, same method should be continued. Strongest, beautiful, maximum yield, and safe from insect and disease. Have to select. Tie the red color. In orange, sweet orange, lemon, grape, mango, apple, coconut, arecanut, coffee, cocoa, papaya, banana, pomegranate, custard apple, all altered. You cut down 3 feet pieces of the local thread or 2 feet and investigate. Those fruit tree trunk is a broad, Broad trunk, stem is broad, healthy, stout. That is the main character. Umbrella shape, maximum branches, sub branches maximum. The gap between two sub branches minimum, not more. Maximum fruits, export quality fruits. No insect attack, no disease attack. No fruit fall, no fruit fall. Best quality. Beautiful taste, aroma, flavor. You tie one thread to that selected fruit. Coconut, areca nut, a broad stump, stout stump, natural size, umbrella shape with full green leaves, maximum bunches, and per bunch maximum fruits, nuts, greens, full green, no fruit fall, coconut, areca nut, no fruit fall, no disease, no insect. Bind one red thread to that stem. Papaya also same method. Banana also same method. All. Coffee, coffee, maybe Robusta, maybe Arabica, same method. Cocoa, same method. Cardamom, same method. Cinnamon, same method. Black pepper, same method. And tie red colored thread. These are the angels of the bird sent by the God, which are having the stem quality, strength, power to fight with the natural calamities, climate change, and insect disease attack. They are having the capacity to survive in any condition and to continue their biodiversity in next generations. These are the Devaduta, angels of the God, we have selected. In vegetables, chili, brinjal, tomato, lady's finger, and cluster beans, cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli, all vegetables. You select strongest, stout stem, maximum branches, minimum space between two branches, maximum fruits, no fruit fall, no insect attack, no disease attack, bind thread. Maybe hybrid, maybe genetically modified. We start the seed. And then, after maturation of the seeds, fruits, pods, we will harvest those specific trees which are selected, which are tied by the red colored thread. By our own hand. Don't depend upon the labor, because labor will cut down both Selected and non-selected to show the work. I have done the work. Don't depend on the label. Under your observation, you have to take the advantage of the labels in your under observation. Don't cut down the bunch of coconut areca nut. No. When you cut down the bunch of the coconut areca nut, 30% are matured, 70% are not mature, unmatured fruits, nuts, not usable for as a seed. Not usable. Don't cut down any bunch of coconut and areca nut for seed collection. When the coconuts and areca nuts are matured, naturally, automatically, they are fallen down. Only we have to collect. This type of the selection should be continued. Then, when the paddy wheat crop will be matured totally, those specific plants which are selected for seed collection, which are tied by the red thread, only we have to cut down the years of the seed. Or you can harvest the entire plant. And those ears should be dried in the shadow nearest to sunlight, and in gunny bag you conceal it and hang inside the home. You don't remove the seed from the ear. No. In the ear, seed is safe inside the sari of the mother. Safe. Nobody can damage. Keep as it is. And when you want to sow, 24 hours before, you can remove the seed. That is the best method. Swadgam, java, maize, maca, and pearl millet, bajra, sajje, sajjalu, mekejola, jora, jonna, mekejonna. You cut down the heads, don't remove the seed, dry in the sunlight, and insert in the gunny bag, jute gunny bag. Tie the mouth of the gunny bag by small rope and hang inside the home. Cotton, selected plants, you yourself pick up the cotton. Picking of the cotton, you have to do initial 2 pickings, not third. Initial 2 picking are giving the best quality seed. You collect the seed, cotton, and keep the cotton in the gunny bag for seed purpose. Now, BT cotton is converted into normal cotton. Yes. In vegetables, chili should be dried on the plant. Fully matured chilies should be dried on the plant. Or you cut down the red colored chilies which are totally matured and dry in the sunlight. Don't remove the seed. Keep the seed as it is. Chili as it is. Don't remove the seed. Don't cut down. When you will sow on the nursery, then you will cut down the seed. Fruit. On the plant, brinjal fruits will become yellowish. When brinjal fruit will become totally yellowish, that means these fruits are matured. Cut down the brinjal matured fruits which are yellowish, totally matured. Cut down in four pieces. Cut down in 4 pieces that fruit. And dry in the shadow nearest to sunlight. Tomato. Matured red color tomato. Maybe cherry, maybe big. Cut down matured red color tomato, totally matured from the selected plant, which are selected by tying the red color thread. Cut down in 4 pieces. Take in the steel plate and dry in the shadow nearest to sunlight. Lady's finger fruit should be dried on the plant. And dried fruit we have to harvest. Beans and cluster beans pods should be matured and dried on the plant. Then those dried pods should be harvested for seed purpose. Not unmatured, totally matured. Cowpea, beans, cluster beans, entire beans. Onion, garlic, turmeric, ginger. We have to select best quality plants for seed purpose. Store in the shadow, covering by the leaves. Sprinkle the water so that dormancy can be broken. All vegetables seeds should be collected as it is. Then take small earthen pot or bigger earthen pot. It is called kullad in North India. If you want small seed, small pot. Big seed, big pot. That earthen pot should be dried in the sunlight. Then local cow dung cake. Local cow dung dried cake should be burned, and that ash is the best ash to protect the seed. Treat the seeds, pieces of the brinjal, pieces of the tomato, chili, all seeds, cereal seeds, all seeds should be treated by local cow dung, cake, dried cake, ash. Ash is the best fungicide, best antibacterial device, the best antiviral device. Protect the seed. And then insert the seeds treated by the ash inside the earthen pot full. Then keep the two layer of the cotton cloth on the mouth of the pot, earthen pot, bind by the thread, and apply fresh local cow dung on the mouth, entire. No entry for air, no entry for pathogenic bacteria, no entry for funguses and disease-making viruses. And bind one thread and hang inside the home. Every seed should be preserved as it is. Next year, we will utilize the seed. But if you want 10 kg seed, you don't preserve only 10 kg. You preserve 3 times more, 30 kg. 30 kg. Why? Because you have preserved only 10 kg and you are 10 kg and you have sown the seed. And there is a big gap in the rain. No raining. And germinated plants are dried. You have no seed. You want to double sow the seed. So you will purchase from the market and then you will become in trouble. So again 10 kg for if any chance to double sowing, you have to preserve. And you have to preserve for next year. Because maybe drought next year, maybe drought. And seeds will be finished. But you will keep 3 times more seed. In severe drought also, your seed will be preserved, sustained, and continued. So if you want 10 kg seed, you preserve 30 kg. If you want 10 gram, you preserve 30 gram. So that we can get available in your home. You will not commit to purchase from the market. साथियों, pomegranate, grape, and all other orchard. We can propagate by seed also, by cutting also, by layering also. But what is happened? Suppose you will sow the seed of local mango and the plants will be developed. You will see variations in the characters of the same mother plant. Suppose you have taken 100 seeds from one tree, mango tree, and you have sown the 100 seeds in 100 places. 100 plants will be developed, but you will see same mother, but variations in the characters. Why? Biodiversity. God does not want to similarity in two living beings. The God wants diversify. Maybe a good character tree may be bad character. It is a gamble. It is a gamble. So to propagate by seed is a gamble. You will not get similar characters of the first generation. I will give you an example. Same mother, same father. One is Ravana, second is Vibhishana. Mother same, father same, but two different characters. Totally different characters. Why? Biodiversity. No similarity. Four children for same mother, father. Four children, same mother, father. You see, one looks like mother, one looks like father, one looks like grandfather, but both is totally different, totally different. Came from hundreds of the years, generations, 42 generations. Anybody can come and stand your infant. I am your old generation. Totally different. So it becomes gamble. For that purpose, in orchard, it is better not to establish the plant by seed. We will sow the seed as a rootstock of local seed. Then we will graft the scion of selected variety. Then we will get similar characters of the first generation. Similar characters. No variation. Because in the marketing, it is very essential to get available similar attributes. So, for the stock, we want local seeds, local variety. Those mango trees, huge mango, coconut, areca nut, and your tamarind, and your custard apple, and apple, all trees, 60-year-old, 100-year-old. Papaya also local, 40-year-old, I have seen in Karnataka, with full canopy and full fruits under Subhash PalekarNatural. Those which are then fed under dry land, not given irrigation water. Select those local varieties, local huge trees for rootstock seed purpose. When you will purchase the mangoes of local variety for seed, those who are having the big trees, in mango, how much you will delay to sow the seed you will get minimum germination. That means after harvesting of the rootstock fruits, immediately or as early as possible, we have to sow the seeds so that we can get maximum germination percentage. Otherwise, how much you will delay to sow the seed, we will get minimum germination phase. Treat the seed by Bijamrutam and dibble the seed inside the soil. 2 seeds giving distance 9 inch between 2. One will germinate, definitely 100%. And then, when the size of the stem will pencil size, then you take the softwood grafting as a scion on that rootstock. Internal matter in the soil will handle by the rootstock. In a severe drought, our tree will not die because rootstock is a dryland rootstock. They are having the capacity to sustain in the drought also. So, if it is possible, softwood grafting. Number 2, cuttings. Cuttings also can be planted. Yes, there are 3 systems. When we will select a mother plant to get available the scion sticks, that selection also is most important. That selection is most important. For mother trees, from which we are getting the sticks for grafting as a scion, those plants should be angle, full of canopy, and diversified branches, maximum sub branches, minimum space between 2 sub branches, beautiful greenery, windows, maximum fruit, and natural canopy, stout stump, stout stump, stem, maximum fruits, and no insect attack, no disease attack. That mother plant should be selected for scion grafting purpose, stick purpose, and then we have to cut down the branches, take the seed, a scion, and we have to graft. Then we will get the best production of the fruits. Don't purchase nursery seedlings in the orchard in any vegetables also. When you purchase seedling from the nursery, you become responsible to dry of your plantation in severe drought and to collapse in the severe storm. because main root is cut down in the nursery. There are three types of the roots in dicot plants. One main root, it is called taproot. Second, secondary branches, which are going parallel to soil surface. And on the tip of the secondary branches, there are tertiary roots, micro roots, which take the vapsa and take the nutrients. Micro roots. Main root. On the tip of the main root, there are specific layer of the cells. That layer is called root cap. Specific. And the main root go in the deeper soil, in the deeper internal water reservoir, up to the reservoir. If any restriction against the growth of the root, hard pan or loose boulder, then the cells on the root cap, on the tip of the root, are secreting 16 types of the acids on the stone, on the soil, compact soil. And soil become loose and roots enter inside. Roots grow continuously towards the deeper soil to reach the soil water reservoir, bhujalam. And then plants start to increase the canopy upon the soil surface. And this taproot take the water through the internal water reservoir throughout the year and supply to the leaves for photosynthesis process. Continuous. No irrigation is required if we sustain the taproot continuously. But in nursery, the seeds are sown on the bed, raised bed, and then those seedlings are transplanted in another bed. The taproot is cut down. When you uproot the seedling, the taproot is cut down. And that is a great severe loss. Then they transplanted on second bed. And then the seedling are sold. At the time they uproot the seedling from second bed. Again, root is cut down. So nursery seedling are not having the main root, taproot. And you have planted, taproot is totally cut down. Second roots are growing parallel to soil surface. And if there is a gap in the raining or drought, because main root is not gone toward the water reservoir, so they are not getting available the water from the water reservoir. And this severe drought, there is a gap between two raining. Your tree is totally dried. Why? No supply of the water through the internal water reservoir. Main root give the strong support to the plant. Taproot gives a strong support to the plant. In severe cyclone also, the tree is not fallen down, not collapsed. But when you purchase the seedling from the nursery, taproot is cut down, only secondary roots are developed. And when there is severe cyclone, a storm, your plant is collapsed. And you are also collapsed. What a great effort you have utilized to grow the tree plantation. Your all efforts are collapsed. So, don't purchase any seedling from nursery. Where we have to establish the plant in the farm, in the field, you take the seed by Bijamrutam and sow the seed in situ, and then graft or let it to grow. Taproot is most important. Taproot is most important. Nursery is not existed in the nature. Transplanting is not existed in the nature. Seeds are fallen down, then leaves are matured, leaves are fallen down. They cover the seed. In rainy season, seed is germinated and start to grow. In the nature, there is no nursery. In the nature, there is no transplanting. When you purchase the seedling from the nursery, you cut down your pocket. You cut down your pocket. Your pocket. Not necessary at all. Not necessary at all. When we dibble the seed of the stalk of the mango or coconut, when you dibble the seed in situ, you will get 200-year production continuously, 200 years. But when you will not purchase seedling from the nursery, when you will sow the seed in situ, where we have to establish the plant. So, seed is the main structure of agriculture. So now, Kharif crops we start to harvest in next month. Start the selection method. What I have given the technology. Keep your seed as it is. Even soybean seeds also can be preserved. Not necessary to purchase every year. Only same quantity of the soybean seed, an equal quantity of the sand we have to mix and keep in small layer. We can sustain the seed. When seed is sustained, the plant is sustained. When plant is sustained, production is sustained. When production is sustained, our economy is sustained, and where our farmers' economy is sustained, ultimately national economy also is sustained. Sustainability of national economy is totally dependent on the seed, and that is local seed. Local seed, local seed, namaskar. In 22nd, we will not take the workshop. 22nd of August. No, it cancelled. सप्टेंबरचा दुसरा आठवडा दुसरा रविवार. We will meet now. Just I am seeing September. 5th of the September. 12th of the September. 12th and 26th of the September. Now we will meet again second Sunday of September, fourth Sunday of September, second Sunday of October, fourth Sunday of October for terrace gardening, surrounding gardening of the house, and back to nature. How to survive from corona, diabetes, cancer, heart attack without medicine. Medicine-free life, that will be the subject. So you have to give the information to another, your social medias and your relatives. Thank you very much. We'll take that.